Welcome to Thorpe Park Resort, and we are going to give you an update here from the park, which will mainly, in fairness, base it around Fright Nights, which of course is celebrating 25 years and it's coming soon. But we'll start with Lost City, the bottom end of Lost City, with these two poor old rides. Now, kind of the same age, in honesty, having quite a few problems. We did think that Zodiac might reopen this year, however it doesn't look like it's going to. When I say it doesn't look like it's going to, it's not going to open this year. Spoiler alert, it's not. I believe the manufacturer's coming in to do a little bit of an overhaul on it, but we do expect this back. We do expect this back next year, but it is now being taken apart. All the restraints have come off, everything's coming apart, so it's definitely not back open this year. And another ride which I'm going to call will also not be back in 2026 is Vortex. Vortex has suffered some problems. It does need quite major work done to it, so not expecting this back now in 2026. The area's been closed off. The area's been closed off for a couple of reasons. One, because these two rides are closed and no one needs to go down there. Obviously, we pointed out last time the shop had been removed here, all gone, but they are setting up Halloween as well, which is what we are going to talk about, probably mainly in this video. But we wanted to show you the two rides down here. This has been taken apart from the back panels. We've heard what might be wrong with it, but I think it does need some work, undoubtedly needs some work. I'm not expecting it back this year. Same with Zodiac. But these rides have been here since 2001. Granted, this one hasn't been in quite so long, although it was at Drayton Manor beforehand, so again, they're about the same age. And Thorpe Park does have quite a few aging flat rides. Obviously, Detonator's had quite a lot of refurbishment over the last few years, and so has Samurai. So it's probably due for these two, hopefully returning next year. Let's have a look at Fright Nights. It's 25 years of Fright Nights. I remember coming to the first Fright Nights down with the freezer and the Freak Show 3D in the little kind of scare zone. I had a few actors in it. And Stitches is returning. I'll tell you what, those mannequins are some of the most terrifying things in the world. Now, we believe this will be Stitches because we've got the bits and pieces here, even though they could move things around, but I don't think they're going to. So Stitches is returning. In fact, we know that all the mazes are returning. So Trailers is back with new scenes. We will go over the trailers, to be fair. Not that you can see a lot, but it is set up ready. We know that Survival Games is returning. We know that Deadbeat is returning. And of course, Stitches. However, there is a new maze coming. There is a new maze coming for this year to celebrate 25 years. There will be 5 mazes at the park. The new one, we believe, is going to be quite dark. Shall we say, it's going to be quite dark. That's all we're going to say. And that is located over there, which we will go and look at very, very soon. There'll be scare zones, there'll be other bits and pieces as well. You know, people are talking about this area particularly because that's where the crows were, but we'll talk about that too. It's going to be a spectacular. It is going to be a spectacular, and construction is well underway. When you think about it, we are approaching the end of August. This, you know, kicks off for previews and kicks off for staff and things and training anywhere from sort of a late September, around about now in a month's time. So they've got a month to put all this together, get it ready, get it operational, get staff trained. So we're not far away from Halloween, and it feels a little bit more like we're getting a bit closer to autumn today, doesn't it, with the weather? 100% does. Can't wait. But let's go down now and show you the new maze. It's not exactly a secret location. There is a massive tent which has appeared on the waterfront where the crows of Morecambe Meadow have been in the past. And again, we will go down and have a look, but this is the location of the new maze. Now you might be wondering what's going to happen to the scarecrows. We're not expecting the scarecrows to leave the park. We're not expecting them to be here, but we're not expecting them to leave the park. But this is a big old tent. When you think what they do in this space, a 5th maze coming to Thorpe Park is quite exciting, to be honest with you. You can still come down to the lake piece to have a look. But I say have a look to enjoy the misters and indeed the free refill here, assuming it works. I think it does because there's water on the floor. But here we go. It is the information poster. And then as we turn to the side, here is the size of the new tent. Look at the size of that. And it'll be the location of the 5th maze for Fright Nights, which is really exciting, to be honest with you. It really is. The park are announcing things slowly because they, you know, don't really need to announce it all at once, especially in August. But we do know the 4 mazes are definitely returning. Other than that, they haven't at the time of recording this, announced anything else. We know there's a new maze because they have put there is a 5th maze, and we do know there is going to be shows and walkthroughs and scares as well. And they could utilise other areas of the park too. They got plenty of them, to be fair. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But here we go. No Morecambe Meadow this year. We are very much going to have scare mazes down here. Down here at Deadbeat, they are advertising already Halloween, as you can expect. Now this stays up all year round, in fairness. You can see it and you would know if they were going to make a change to it. I have a feeling there'll be something changing inside just by the fact that they've really gone out to make new posters and things for it. It's not the scariest of maze.
No, but it's well themed.
It's well themed, it looks good, and it's got quite a really, well, I'd say quite a good, it's got a really good vibe in there as well. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with this. The Fright Nights runs between the 2nd of October and the 1st of November. Actually, I would imagine 1st of November will be quite quiet as well. I'm going to throw that one out there now. 25 Years of Fear, sponsored by Fanta, as it has done. Last time we came, there was still a few signs of Cadbury's there, but that's wiped out now. That is full carte de Nord ice cream. And here's Trailers. So Trailers is coming back for 2026 with brand new scenes. And I guess that's something about this maze in particular, is that where it's broken up into so many different scenes, and it uses quite a lot of previous Thorpe Park stuff as well as kind of classic horror. They can change it up really easily without creating a new maze, but still keeping it fresh every single year. They have announced it's back, and they have announced that it will have some new scenes for this year. So we can't wait. We love Trailers. It's such an entertaining walkthrough. It's got so much going on there. It's got some lovely effects and some lovely jump scares too. Roll on Halloween, to be quite honest with you. Middle of the season, it's really, really hot, and it's actually drained. It's completely drained. This was the day we were planning to ride it as well, but now I know it can fill up relatively quickly. I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked to see whether or not it's been open, to be fair, the last couple of days. But yeah, at the moment, tidal wave, empty. The Flitz advertising is at Thorpe Park on Hyperia. I think everyone's probably seen it. It is what it is. I think that the only thing I would say about it, particularly over the main sign, is that if you've travelled to ride this coaster from abroad and it's your first time and you want a picture in front of it, it has potentially ruined the picture over the entrance. I'm not offended by the rest of it. I'm not offended by any of this snack stuff or any of that. I think it is just the entrance sign there, which is a little bit, you know, I find it quite funny. Maybe I can't lie to you. Yeah, I find it quite funny, but I'm not sure if you've travelled that you would.
Yeah, maybe not.
So in interest, here is the rest of the Flips stuff. You're supposed to take your phone upside down and pretend you're on Hyperia. Probably could have got the colour right if we're going to sponsor it, but I guess they've gone blue because of it's blue. And then we've got some mirrors and things as well. Yeah, I'm not offended.
It's not bad.
I think it's quite funny. And it's probably worth saying to the park, at the end of the day, you know, needs must. That concludes our update here from Thorpe Park. So there's a couple of ongoing issues with a few rides closed at the moment, which we've shown you in Zodiac or Vortex. I don't expect them to return for this year, but I could be wrong. Who really knows? There's still a couple of months of the season left. Apart from Tidal Wave, which has been open, to be fair, didn't realise it was going to be closed today. Yeah, it's all right. Everything's running all right today. We've got on the big coasters as well. If you've watched our video on that, you'll see how our day's gone. But we are in full preparation mode for Fright Nights 25. We can't wait. We love Fright Nights at Thorpe Park. It's incredible, and to find out there's a 5th maze coming as well is brilliant. So we've got a lot of announcements still to come from the park, in fairness. I don't think they'll have made too many before this video goes up from recording this. But I can't wait. Can't wait to find out what the maze is. Can't wait to find out what the scare zones are. Can't wait to find out what the entertainment is. Thorpe Park full off. Halloween better than most. What are you looking forward to for Halloween at Thorpe Park? Let us know in the comments.